cleave. I must have energy. The second point, I must have energy. Cleaving is something that takes energy. Amen. It's something that you have to do. Intimacy is never about emotion, it's about action. You ought to write that down. Intimacy is never about emotion, it's about action. It's what you do. For this cause shall a man leave and then cleave. Amen. So I have to have energy in the relationship in order for me to work. Cleave means to aggressively pursue after. To aggressively pursue after. And so the other day I was talking to somebody who says, I don't know what I'm going to do. So Valentine's, I said, what did you do before you got married? With all the stuff that you did before you got married, keep doing that. Because in order for you to cleave, it takes energy to cleave. It's going to take more energy to cleave when you get married than when you weren't married. Right. I'm talking about a Christian house, right? Yeah. So when you weren't married, you go home. Come on now. So you dated that night and you went back to the house. And I'm talking to Christian folks, right? House. No sleepovers. Hallelujah. Go back to your house. Hallelujah. And meditate on the Lord. He will renew your strength. So if you violate all those rules, then you may not understand what I mean. Amen. Now you get married, and you got to see each other every day. Hallelujah. There's no going over to the house. We're in the same house. So you got to work on that, right? So despite all of those things, you got to cleave. And it takes energy. So oftentimes we take for granted that now we're married and everything's just going to work out great. The Bible says, for this cause shall a man first leave. Don't let anybody interfere with your relationship. No one, not even your boys. Interfere, or your girlfriends. Interfere with your marriage. And if you're married, keep your girlfriends out of your relationship. Somebody else say amen on that. Keep your girlfriends out of your relationship. They ain't got nobody. They single. And you tell them they can't, and y'all kick them to the curb. But you ain't got nobody to kick to the curb. That's why you come on now. And everybody want to give you advice on what you ought to do. Leave. Then cleave. Somebody say cleave.